everybody, it's Mr. Harmon and I'm here with a creative design challenge. I'm going to show you how to build a cool house with walls that'll be printable, and the first 5 people that post one of these and tag me at Instagram or Facebook for a total of 10 people, I will print their cool little houses at school. First part is I want you to grab a cube shape by hitting the cube and bringing it down. And I'm going to tell you that the maximum you can make this is 65. And I'm going to tell you that the maximum you can make it this way is 40. That is the beginning of your house, and I'm going to tell you that you can make it 35 high. That's a decent size for printing, but the next thing we need to do is we need to make it so it has 2mm thick walls, or if you wanted to be real frugal, you could try 1mm thick walls. Here's how we make the walls. Do Control-C and Control-V. Take one of the cubes and make it a different color. I'm going to do green. Make it a little bit higher. And for 2mm thick walls, we need to subtract 2 from this distance. So at 40, we're going to make it 36. That's 2 from each side. And from 65, we're going to subtract 2 and then 2 more. And then we're going to select both pieces and use the awesome Align tool. And we're going to align them so they're centered into the middle. Twice. Align, and I'm going to hit that center button again. With them aligned, I'm going to take the inside one. Notice I'm just clicking on the green one this time. I'm going to make it a hole. And then when we select both and group them, it will cut out the inside of our house and we have walls. Just making sure you understand the basic skills. I'm going to bring in another box to make a door. Doors are always rectangles, so instead of 20 wide, I'm going to make it 10. And instead of 20 high, I'm going to make it 15. That's a decent sized door for the building I built. I'm going to pick a different color just because it's nice to be able to see. I'm going to push it halfway into my shape and pick where I want the window to go, or the door to go. When I've got it lined up, I'm going to convert it to a hole, and I'm going to select them, and I'm going to group them, and bam, you've just cut out a door. To do a window, you do the same thing. I'm going to drop another box down. This time I'm going to make it a hole right from the get-go. I'm going to raise it up off the ground, and I like to keep things in 5s or 10s, so you may have noticed I raised it up 10. I'm going to shrink that down to 15. I'm going to stretch it across to 26. It's going to be like a picture window. And then I'm going to push it into the building. I'm going to nudge it a couple over just because I like it. I'm going to move it down to 5. Remember, that's with the cone. With that height at 5, I'm going to select both pieces. Remember, if you ever do an oops like I just did and grab the building and move it, you just do Control-Z or you hit undo. With them together, I'm going to group them. So you would continue this, building your cool house, making sure at the end you add a roof. When you do add the roof, remember to do W to put your work plane on top. That way your roof shows up on top. You can take that roof and you can stretch it out. You can add 2 pieces, so you can make a custom roof where it went across halfway one way and then it had another kind of roof for the other half. You could add a spire. You get to do it however you want. I really don't want overhangs though, because that does make it tough on the printer. So if you plan on having something printed, make sure you plan accordingly for having it all having supports. So have fun, build me something awesome. You can even impress me and make your roof hollowed out by doing the same trick, where you do Control-C and Control-V, and take the second one and shrink it by 1mm each way. So that's 2mm smaller, 2mm smaller, and 2mm shorter. And then when you select both those pieces, arrange them, and you want them centered, and you want them centered. And if you make that second one a hole, oops, I had them both selected. If you make that second one a hole, you can then cut it out and have an extra cool hollow roof, which is sweet because then it's more frugal when I print. So use all those techniques, make me something awesome. Like I said, the first 5 that can show me that they posted or completed one and like share it with me on Instagram, or also share that they completed one on Facebook, I will print them for you tomorrow. Have fun and let's see if we can build something cool.